everybody! It's me, Carmine DiStefano, the Bookman. Before the new Tomb Raider and after the old Tomb Raider, Naughty Dog threw in a couple of titles, actually 3, about a man named Nathan Drake looking for lost treasure, stealing shit along the way. And now they've come up with the final installment, or so they say it's the final installment, which is the 4th installment, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Does the series go out with a bang? Well, let's take a look at it together, shall we?
Crap.
Oh crap, I definitely should not have said it was illegal. Nathan's in a conundrum with his brother Sam, who never was announced until now. Cut to...
Nathan.
Hey Nate, come on, pay attention, the nun's talking to you. Nathan's in an orphanage, where his brother Sam, once again, gets him involved in some crazy shit involving their mother's stuff. And stealing! That leads to... Ooh, that's one way of introducing yourself. As young adults, they have a plan with a guy that goes a little south. So, upon their escape, Nate loses his brother Sam, although it seems... Not sure you had that part of the plan. We move on to 15 years later, at another job where Nate is swimming with the fishes in Malaysia, and continues on to another one of his wacky adventures. From here, you can check out extra stuff that you've collected, or take on the multiplayer, but I'm not going to do that. That's pretty much it. So what do I think of this game? It's pretty much like the other ones. When it comes to Naughty Dog games, they pretty much control the same way. It's just a matter of how dramatic the storyline is and whether or not you like the characters. In this case, I am a big fan of Nathan Drake. I do, of course, love Sully, and I can't wait to see how Ellie involves herself in all of this. But this whole Sam thing with his brother Sam seems to be a bit of a wild card. I'd like to see how this works out, especially since his character was never brought up before. I would like to see how it all impacts him, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly what Nathan Drake's real name is. The controls are pretty smooth, but they do require R2 a lot, which, if you know anything about my PS4 controller, is probably not a good thing. Or anyone's PS4 controller for that matter, since the button sticks, because they fucking suck. I do remember Nathan Drake being a little bit more defensive when it came to fisticuffs, as opposed to this game where basically it's button mashing and rolling. Also, be wary of the fact that loading times initially take very long. They sort of quicken up afterwards, so don't get too discouraged when it first starts. It's easy to sift through the different aspects. The autosave is very generous, especially if you're on moderate or lower difficulty. The gunplay is sort of accurate. I do see that they don't give you much leeway in terms of hitting the specific critical spots, but more or less the game does control rather smoothly. Maybe even flimsy considering the PS4 controller's accuracy. I do like this new pulley system. It is very, very nice to be finally capable of traversing higher up without wasting time constantly jumping to a notch and then another notch. It's also nice to swing across crevasses, since games like this that I've played really haven't tried that out. How the multiplayer plays, I really don't know. The objects appear to be easy to find, but then again, that could be something completely different when we get further into the game. And of course, the secrets are there. And the secrets are there and are fun to figure out on your own. They do give you hints left and right, so it's not like you're there by yourself. It's got a lot of funny dialogue, it's got great voiceover actors overall, and Naughty Dog games know the story. They know how to create and craft characters and make a good running narrative. How this pans out is still yet to be seen, but I'm somewhat intrigued to see the way it's going to go. Overall, if you like third-person shooters with a little bit more intrigue based on trying to figure out clues left behind by ancient people and such, this is your type of game. If you're not really into that, but you do want to see a different take on the Tomb Raider series, the new one that is, then maybe you should check it out. However, I do have to warn you that most of this is based on storyline and not really mechanics. So if mechanics are your thing, this is going to kind of leave you a little angry. Now, thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come. So stay tuned, take care, and have a great day. That's one doomed space marine.